Merry Christmas. UN declares arms trade treaty to go into effect December 24th, and Obama says he will follow it with an executive order. In fact, he's already done that, and will follow their, quote, recommendations regardless of what Congress does. So get ready for that. He says he'll have amnesty, too, and hand out 60 million green cards that Senator Sessions says they've been told have already been printed. Yeah, it's 60 million illegals, not 30. That's a 10-year-old number. Merry Christmas. The official United Nations Office of Disarmament Affairs, UNIDIR, says that it will officially go in on December 24th. So a nice little Christmas gift to everybody. And it just absolutely bans guns for civilian ownership. Just like their last treaty said back in July 7th, 2000, it said the civilian ownership of firearms threatens the legitimate power monopoly of the state. Well, there's a power monopoly of the state in North Korea. There's a power monopoly in Mexico that's devolved into anarchy. There was a power monopoly under Hitler, Stalin, Mao, Fidel, every other bad guy, Genghis Khan, Attila the Hun, Vlad the Impaler, Count Dracula, real guy. Wasn't really a vampire. Might as well have been. I mean, I think it was his niece later did bathe in the blood of babies. That was on record. Just thought it made her younger, you know. I don't know, folks. There you go. It just doesn't work, except for the tyrants. But the good news is we can have national sovereignty, and the good news is the GOP is now talking about repealing Obamacare because of pressure on Boehner and others who were saying just a week ago after the election or 6 days ago that they weren't going to repeal, quote, all of it, because Republican special interest are the same special interest Democrats. I mean, it's big foreign banks that want people to double and triple premiums and have death panels and give you bad care and just loot everything and have it paid for with payroll taxes. But Republicans' resounding victory this week pushed federal gun control legislation even further out of reach for proponents of stronger regulations. Though they're proponents of victim disarmament. They want a monopoly of power because they know what Mao said, political power goes out of the barrel of a gun. More than 90% of the National Rifle Association-backed congressional candidates prevailed Tuesday, bolstering the ranks of gun rights advocates in both chambers. Yeah, and if Republicans would just deliver on some basic tax cuts and some basic repeals of tyranny and slap down Obama on open borders and you know, withhold funding from the White House if he doesn't do it and start impeachment, they would have a total landslide in 2 years in the presidency, in the House, the Senate, a supermajority. We could save the country. A new golden age of Americana. But the elite know that it'll be libertarians taking over the Republicans, and that party will split, basically. In fact, that's what's predicted. It will basically turn into the two new parties, is Republican light and true libertine ideas. And that's what they're scared of, is that the classic populist, liberty-based, true populism is free market freedom, Wild Wild West, laissez-faire, 10% growth rates a year, just absolute milk and honey gushing down the streets. And the elites don't like that. They want to be the ones with their Federal Reserve money, taxpayer money, who decide the winners and losers. What a joke.